All right, what is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different, and we're going to be going full in-depth on one of my M4A1 gameplays and showing you guys the absolute best M4A1 class setup to use that has zero recoil. So before we get into today's breakdown, I'm going to jump into my class setup here with the M4A1. I have the monolithic suppressor on it. This is going to have the stock M16 grenadier barrel. It's going to have the commando foregrip. It's going to have the 60-round magazine, and then the stippled rear grip tape. This is an amazing class setup you guys can use in multiplayer and Warzone. I would highly suggest trying this out. Also, I'm running the high noon, 357 akimbo snake shots just for the heck of it. And then I do happen to have, especially in this gameplay, I'm running quick fix restock and tune up along with the specialist strike package just because I love running specialist with the proximity mine and then the stim shot. This class setup is really good, especially if you're trying to get some of those, the obsidian camo challenges done. I mean, that's basically what I was doing, and I ended up dropping a nuke. Before we get any farther into the video, if you guys have ever needed some Call of Duty points in your account, make sure you guys drop a like on this video, subscribe with those notifications turned on, and tell me down in the comment section below, what would you use those Call of Duty points for? I want to hook some of you guys up. With that being said, now let's jump straight into today's gameplay breakdown and show you guys all my thoughts and processes of how I'm able to drop nukes very, very consistently. So we're going to be starting off the game here on some can door hideout, and this is actually one of my more favorite maps they've actually added in. Is we're going to be making our rush route right down the center there, going over to the A flag. Copped a few people, I believe, off the spawn that were like AFK or something. So right off the bat, we already have our EOD, and we're closing in on our scavenger, but we still have a lot of ammunition left. As you can see, for whatever reason, there's somebody else there is still AFK back there. This was really late at night, so I'm not sure if somebody like fell asleep on the controller or what, but I always love really getting up into this building right here, especially because they'll spawn all around down out there, around the back sort of A building. But it seems like they already flipped to C flag. There's a couple people there. I'm only really seeing them, like, literally just by the red names on them. So we're gonna try and push in through B here. That little spot right there in the door, very popular. So we're gonna throw down a bouncing Betty. You can see we picked somebody off right here, and their spawn point is actually gonna be way in the back over there by C. And as you can see right here, this spot and then also that one in the back right there is really, really good. Like, that's an actual spawn point in the back, so they're always gonna be pushing out here. As you can see, got a little bit unlucky, made a bad play, and I shouldn't have jumped out that window, and as a result, I died. Okay, so now I do believe we're going to be starting up our nuke streak here. I remember actually taking this guy out last night. So that was a pretty easy kill. As you can see, they're probably still going to be spawning in that back C area, even though we've had everything capped. And I just ducked behind this. Now I was going to go prone, hopefully use the grass so my coverage. I do have the Grinch outfit on, I believe. It's either that or Mara. So I was either blending in or not at all. We whip out the snake shots because we're going in close quarters like this. See, it is more effective to take him out like that and take that guy off the C flag while using the snake shots, just because we are so close quarters. It just made sense. So what we're gonna do is, because they've all spawned over in that back A portion, or they're all gonna be spawning out in the back there, I mean, we gotta take control more or less of the mid building. And I mean, you can see where my teammates are. They're all pushed up on the sides here. And there's somebody that just spawned out back there. We're gonna try and push up here a little bit, and teammates just not realizing it's me firing at me. Managed to get one nice little 2-piece. 3-piece hit him with a little drop shot because he was already, had a little advantage on me. This guy got him and got our specialist bonus. Let's go, boys. That guy, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he actually mistimed a grenade. We got a couple little people there off the back end. And those guys were, I don't know, they've been AFK for a little bit. So I've almost had a couple, free kills here throughout the game, which can be pretty nice, especially when you're trying to get some streaks, right? But they've once again kind of flipped. The spawns flip very frequently, and my teammates were incredibly cap happy. So, and I'm not going to lie, having the high alert and the tracker was actually kind of saving my butt because, my teammates weren't really calling in UAVs. So I was more or less doing this on my own. Like, they were getting UAVs, as you guys probably hear. So they're spawning in that back area, which I talked about earlier. As you can see by my teammates' positioning, that's one of the open areas of the map, and that's probably where they're going to be pushing out to the A flag. So you guys want to, take note of that. Just notice where your teammates are, and notice where the enemies could be coming from, even if you have everything capped. That guy was in the back there. We're already on 14, so we're doing pretty good in terms of, how fast I was actually able to do this. It was actually, like, that's pretty good. That guy, I don't know, we couldn't get the shots off on him. We weren't gonna be able to do it. So because they have A, I'm always gonna be looking down, and right, you see that? I think there's somebody else out there though. So we're just gonna leave the Betty there, let it do some work, and I'm gonna hop out here real quick behind this. Take a little bit of cover, try and push up a little bit. You know, you gotta play tactically. You can't just, you know, ball us to the wall, W key, you know, put the thumbstick forward and just run through everything. You gotta play a little tactically. Gotta understand. You know, I ain't got a VSAT. So I'm trying to do this all just off of, like, you know, pure map knowledge, spawn knowledge, and everything. This guy, that Timmy, was sitting down there. And by the way, this little area right when the map came out, you couldn't get into. So it's actually nice that this is here. And they're still going to be spawning out in the back seat or in the back right of that little building or in C, or they're going to be spawning out in that one little spawn trap area. So the spawns are pretty easy to read, at least on this map. I've gotten to know them pretty well, and that's why I actually really enjoy this map, especially on 10v10. Because it's small, and you can get a lot of kills. And see that? Easy. Easy. 0 recoil on this M4A1. I mean, I'm just deleting these kids, and you guys can see, like, the specialist, it's giving me that mobility. Like, a lot of mobility. Nice, easy little, you know, two-piece. We're on the 25 to brutal streak. So, I think they're still going to be spawning that back area, like where I've been picking them off from. Yep, case in point. But they happen to capture the A flag. So that means spawns have flipped. Got to throw down my Betty right there. And see, there's going to be a couple of them. Teammates freaking me out right here, boys. He was kind of like, you know, he was making me freak out a little bit, but... Oh, one of our Bettys got somebody. It wasn't down there. And then an RPG almost just took me off of my streak. You know how mad I would have been if I died like a 25-26? Doing so good. Not a single UAV. For whatever reason, that guy spawned out there. So it's always just good, especially if you're playing without a UAV. Just kind of patrol different areas like this. And I'm on a 29, boys. A 29. And there we go. Our Betty just managed to get somebody. And I just ended up taking myself out because I was like, hey, it's 139 points in. And I could potentially go for the double, but I really don't think the double was actually going to happen. Especially you guys can see right here. I ended up dying. And that's more or less kind of what happened with my nuclear streak. As you can see right here, it is time to call in the nuke at 188 points in. And gotta make sure if you're getting the nuke, I mean, you don't just like not call it in, right? Like I've been in those situations, especially before, like when I call in my nuke or I want to go to call my nuke and it's too late. Or maybe if I'm playing headquarters, my teammates are about to win. And I don't really end up getting, you know, to call it in because I end up dying just at the last HQ. It's really unfortunate when that happens. As you guys can see, little sweet tac nuke victory. And I do believe I had like 50-something kills. It wasn't nothing crazy. But as you can see, people in the game chat were going absolutely nuts. And so that's cool. I got like 63 total, I believe. And we won 192 to 105. So ultimately got the dub. 63 kills, 12 deaths. Not too bad for basically not having a UAV the entire time and just basically relying off spawn knowledge, which is pretty good. And we ranked up to 124, so can't complain about that. So that was my M4A1 0 recoil class setup and gameplay breakdown. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This is once again my class setup. I have all the same stuff on here that I was using in the video. And of course, if you guys missed anything else in the video and you think my gun was just, you know, absolutely beaming people, this is the exact setup. The monolithic, the stock M16 barrel, the Commando foregrip, 60 round mag, the stippled grip tape, and I mean, obviously we got that sexy gold camo on there. And on top of being able to actually, you know, get a bunch of kills within that gameplay, it put us closer and closer to unlocking our obsidian camo for the M4A1, which, I mean, I want to get obsidian. It's going to happen at some point. I don't know exactly when, but it will happen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys slap a like on it. Subscribe for more, you know, Call of Duty breakdowns. If you guys enjoyed this one, I'll definitely do more. Definitely comment down in the comment section below what sort of gameplay would you like me to break down next. With that being said, I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow with yet another brand new video. Just Armstrong Cap, don't be Randy, and I'm out. Peace.